Today we'll discuss about the add-ons and plugins. Add-ons and plugins here. So normally we use the sum tool actually when you are upgrading the SAP systems, adding the new components or anything. Normally, sum tool we use it here. That is one of the traditional tool nowadays we will use for sum tool here, sum tool. But earlier so when we don't have the sum tool that time, so we will use the PAM and Saint transaction codes for add-ons when updating the add-ons or plugins. So or updating the existing component here. So we will use the sum tool. So the spam and Saint transaction code here. Spam and the Saint transaction codes we have to use it here for updating the existing components or updating the add-ons or existing components, or suppose if you want to install the new component, so new functionalities in your system, that time we will use the Saint transaction code, or already existing components you want to update to the latest versions, then we will use the spam. So, right, spam we have to use it here. So these are the two transaction codes for updating the your SAP system components will be helpful here. So what is this means? Add-ons and plugins, right? So add-ons and plugins are refer to the additional software component that can be installed to extend the existing system functionality. To extend the existing system SAP standard functionality, we have to use the add-ons and the plugins here. Add-ons and plugins here refers to the additional software functionality. Suppose example, you purchased a new mobile. Okay, when you purchase the new mobile, so did you get the all the functionalities, all the apps, everything be ready as per your custom, as per your requirement, business requirement? No, right? So you will get the one standard apps which you will get from SAP, and you will get the default themes, default things, everything you will get it out. Default standard functionalities you will get it out here, right? So then later on top of the same, you will update the OS, Android OS, you will update the some apps, you will install the new applications on top of the mobile, similar like that. You are adding, right? But because the standardization with the standard SAP system, you will not get the full-fledged functionalities here. Some customer they want to use the additional component, additional functionalities, so that it will allowing users to customize the features, add the specific capabilities that not included in the base software. You installed only base. On top of, if you want to use the some customizing features, specific capabilities that is not included means you have to include it here. So essentially it will act like a extensions that can be added to the enhance the systems to the specific within your software company, within your company, as per your company needs, business requirements needs, you need to extend. Then that functionality you need to add it, right? Base you will get it out, base software you will get it out. Then after that you will modernize the your home, right? Base home you will build it, then after that you will modernize, right? Medicinally, some extensions, some add-ons, some add-ons, some plugins you will install it, right? Similarly in the SAP system also, whenever you build the standard SAP systems, standard SAP system you will get. But some customers they need to more they need to then they need some specific functionalities. That time they have to install some additional things, they have to install it, additional things they have to update it, right? So then that came, so we have to use the spam and saint. So we have to use it here, right? Both add-ons and plugins are used to add the new features, and also sometimes we may have to use the external integrating with the external systems. So that time we have to use the this functionalities, development purpose, installation purpose, right? So that things we have to use it here, right? So sometimes, so you may have to update the existing components. If you go to the system and status, if you go to the system status here, you can see the existing components here. Here, these all are the existing components. Then each component there is a release and SP level, patch levels we have. So, but this is a during the installation time, you have the this is a release of the existing system, and this is the patch level of the this is the patch level. This is the patch level we have. 000 means base versions. You want to update to the highest versions. Then, why? Because always in the highest versions, you will get the lot of new functionalities, bug fixes, code corrections, all those things will be implemented by SAP. Then, if you use the same level, then it's a old. You will not get the new functionalities, right? So in that case, what we have to do? In that case, what we have to do? In this case, we need to we need to update our SAP systems to the latest versions by using the tools, right? So in single go, then we will use the sum tool. The latest tool is called the sum tool. We will use it same as like installation. But if you want to update one or two SAP components, then you can use the spam and saint here. Spam is the updating the components, existing components. Saint is for the installation of the so new components in your systems here, new components in your systems here. So in that case, what we have to do, suppose like spam, if you go to the spam transaction code, so then you can see the spam. Spam means suppose like if you want to update the some of the components here, some of the components you want to update in your systems here. Suppose example here, no, suppose like you want to update the STPI version 740001 is there. Then you want to go to the latest version. Then you need to download and you have to install it here, right? So then patches you have to download it here. So spam and Saint are the add-on installation tools, add-ons and plugins installation tool here. So this spam and Saint also there is a version. See 750.58 is the version. We can also update this tool version to the highest release to improve the bug fixes and everything here. So now, how can I, how can I, so update our components? Suppose like I want to update the STPI version. How can I update it? Right? So only one component, how can I update it here? Then spam, we have to download it and we have to import it here. Then, so let's go to the service marketplace here. Let's go to the service marketplace where we will get the all the patches, everything we will get from here. Go to the visit sap.com. So here we need to log into the marketplace. Systems and provisioning, download center. Yeah. Support pattern patches by alphabetical index. Okay. These are the plugins. So HTPI and everything are the plugins here. Then you can go to the so yes, yes for so here these are the plugins here, right? These are the so plugins. So plugins will be in the here. Okay, here it is there. STPI, API. These all are the STPI. So these all are the additional functionalities here. So STPI. So STPI is there in your system with the lowest version, right? If we go to the system status, every system status, you will see the what are the software components are installed, what is the current versions and patch levels, all the information will be displayed here. And product version, this is a NetWeaver 7.5 is the product version here. So collection of all the software components are called the one product version here, right? So then you can see the what which client you logged in, what time system zone you logged in here, what is the time zone here. So then So what is the server name? What is the DB details? All the information you will see in the system status here, right? So you are in the 001. You are in the 001 here. So let's go to the system status. Then which patch level you are in here. So 740.001, 740, 740, STPI 740, and you are in the 001. Oh, very old version, 2014 version, that is one. So, but current version is the 28 is the latest versions here, right? So latest version is the 28 here. So, but you need to update from 1, 2, 3, something, all the patches you have to download it here. All the patches you have to download it here. Plugins directly we can directly we can go for the 28. So let's go to the patch level 2 version here, right? So patch level 2. So then patch level 3. So then patch level 4. Then patch level 5. So let's download. We have to download all. We have to download the all. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So these things we have to move to the application server level. We have to move to the application server level. We have to move it. Otherwise, in the front end also we can import it here. Front end also we can go with this one here. So let's create the one folder here. So we have only 4 GB is available. Plugins. These all are available somewhere. Okay, it is available here. So that you can also update. So here for updating the plugins existing components in your system, the base kernel we know how to update it here. But SAP components, SAP product how to update it. This is the way here. Individual components we can update it and all the components we can update it. But people will use the some tool for updating the entire SAP system in the planned downtime. So to manage the downtime we can do that one here. So here we need to log into the 000 client. The 000 client we have to log in here. 000 client we have to log in and we have to perform this one here, right? So then we can go to the spam transaction code here, right? Go to the support packages, load packages, support packages, load packages from front end and application server here. So if we go with the application server, it will pick up the files from the, you have to load the files in the USR SAP trans. Then you need to extract it. It will go to the EPS in folder here. So when you will be discussing about the trans directory, we have to discuss about the EPS in folder, right? The EPS in folder is for the support packages. Means all the patches, OCS packages, we have to upload it to the here. Then if you load it to the here, it will pick up the all the files from the that load. That is for the, so two ways we can load the packages here. One is the from the application server front end. Front end means your browser desktop here. Let's go to the your browser desktops here. Sorry, your desktops. Then here you created as a plugins here. So patch level 2, just you can import the patch level 2 here. You need to download it. You have to import to the here, decompress. That will be loaded here. So when we have to load from the front end and when we have to load from the directly from the application server level means, so front end there is a size restrictions here. Size. So if the 100 MB below we can use the front end, above we can use the application server level, you can load it here, right? So once you load the package from the here, then click on the display defined queue. Okay, which plugin you are updating? STPI, right? Then STPI you need to select it here. Before that, there is a settings here. Number of process 10. Let's maintain this one to speed up the process, right? So here you need to click on the display define queue, which component patch you loaded, STPI. Then patch level 2 you have updated here. Click on the OK. So you need to define the queue first. First we have to load the package, then define the queue, right? Queue defined here. Then click on the import queue. Okay, three activities we have to do it here. First, to download the software. First thing is like a downloading the software here. Downloading the patch. Then load patch, load patch. At up SAP level, we have to load the patch here. Then define queue. We have to define the queue here. Define the queue. Then then import queue. Define queue. Once you define it, then import it. Then it will normally this importing the package is total 28 or 29 steps. They have divided into the 28 or 29 spam steps or the support pack steps. That divided into the four main groups here. Preparation, import one, import two, cleanup here. So maybe if you see here, support packs import steps here. They are the 29 steps here. So spam phases here. Spam. So phases. They have the phases here. If you see the spam pages here, so they are the total 27 phases are there here. In the 27 phases, they have divided into the four main groups here. Preparation group and import one, import two, and cleanup module here. Right? So these are the phases here. Now what you are going to do? So here always the preparation in the dialog mode, import one and import two, we have to run it in the background mode here. Why? Because those are the long running steps here. So then, you have it's doing now. Now it is importing now here. See, it is doing the disassemble phase here. Where it is that? This is the third phase here. So it will run, it will go all the phases, it will go one by one. Object log, check NINACT objects. It will go automatically, it will go to the all the steps here, all the steps here, right? So import one completed, then it's starting the import one is starting now. SPDD SPAU SPDD SPAU check. SPDD SPAU check. Mhm. Yeah, this is the what 12th step, number 12. Yeah, DDIC underscore activation. Then DDIC activation. Oh, 18th phase. So there is a one phase here, 19th phase, import underscore proper. One important thing is here, when you are doing the add-ons and plugins update here, there is a import underscore proper step. So if this step is started and crossed, we cannot roll back the patch upgrades and everything here. From here, we can stop it. So up to this step, up to 18th step, we can cancel it and we can do anything here. We can cancel it and we can do anything. But once this step is crossed here, import underscore proper, 19th step, just important 19th step, import underscore proper here. If this step is started, we cannot do anything. That's the important. So we cannot stop we cannot control the plugins update in our systems here. Important thing. See here. Now you are updating this 740.0.0.1 to 0.0.2, you are updating here. So it is started. Here you cannot control, you cannot reset, you cannot cancel, you cannot reset the status queue and everything. You cannot roll back, first of all. So remaining all the steps we can do that one. Here we cannot roll back anything here. So cancellation, everything is not possible. Let's see here. So it is importing actually. It's the main import is doing here. Here we can check the job. There is a one job here. OCSQ import job will run in the back end. It will do the imports here. It will do the imports here. Yeah, XPRA execution. So we are almost end of the phases. Confirm queue. Okay, done. Confirm queue. Lastly, confirm queue. You will get it out. Just to confirm it. Don't set. Then you can now you can check the patch version here. Patch version. Just to go back. System status and you see the patch version 002. Right? So which means the patch has been updated here. The patch has been updated. This component has been updated to the latest versions. Latest versions, it is updated here. So like this, we have to update the existing components here. Normally, spam and saint we can use for the if any you have the additional components apart from that standard components. Standard components, these are the standard components, SAP basis, ABA, GWFND, SAP underscore UI. So these are the standard components. So we can also update these components to using the spam also. But there is a dependencies, we have to update it here. These are the main components, core components. So that is the spam. Spam, you can use it to update it here, the existing components. So Saint also we have Saint. Saint is for the Saint is for the so if you want to install add-on installation tool, suppose if you want to install the new add-on, suppose existing components are this one ABA, basis, BW, GW. So these are the existing. You want to add and install the new one. Then you need to download the new one, then load the packages here. So you can, whatever the new component you are going to install it here, whatever the new patch you are going to install it, that you have to so load it here. Same in the Saint also, first we need to load the package. Suppose here you are going to this is STPI already existing is there, you are updating here. Suppose STAPI, this is component is not exist in our systems here, right? This component not exist in our systems here. So first of all, what is this component which we are updating? Yeah, STAPI actually. So this STAPI we are going to install. This is for installation, not the update. This new component we are going to install it here. Same, Saint, load the packages, click on the next button, select that one, click on the next button here, click on the continue. Do you want to add modification adjustments? No. Then click on the OK passing. Okay. Then same, this is also will start in the four modules here. Then, so remaining one we can start in the background. Preparation we can start in the dialog mode. Click on the OK button. Then see, this is also getting started here. So add-ons and plugins installation here. This is also getting started here. So meanwhile, let me download if any others. What is this? SER. So installation. So this is the not sure what is this, but I am downloading this one as well. So what is this? OST installation. Then okay, this is very larger file. So queue will be locked here. When you are doing the imports, the queue will be locked. Even transports also will not be imported in this time. Why? Because when you are the support back, this thing is importing, the queue will be stopped here. So import underscore proper is running here. So import underscore proper is running here. So now what is we are going to do? One component we updated, then one component we are going to install it here. That is called the API component. We are going to install it here. Currently we have one, two, three, four, five, six. Six components are there here. XPRA execution. It's in the last phase, I guess. Yeah. This is downloaded. Let me copy these files to our location. Let's finish launch and finish done. So new component ST API you have installed. If you go to the system status NetWeaver, then you're not showing. Why? Because you are in the same screen. Just go back, then check the screen here. Now you see there is a new component. There is the new component. It's not there. Just log out and log in once. Why? Because sometimes user buffer issue. This one we have to do it in the 000 client. Why? Because 000 client is for all the client, master client, right? If you do it in the one client, it is applicable for the remaining clients also here. That is the one thing, right? Now you see there is a new plugin, new service tool we have introduced it here, ST API, right? This is we updated, this is we installed newly here like this. So if you want to update any existing components to the higher patch levels, so we can use the spam and saint transaction codes. We can use it here. Spam and saint transaction codes. You can use it here. Okay, that is the one important thing here. Spam and saint. I think it is updating. So what you can do for today, you can just update the plugins, one plugin one by one, one by one. They are the plugins I uploaded here in the here. You can update it. Also, you can use the NW1. Let's see in the NW1 what is the versions we have here. Yeah, NW1 also you can update it. Yeah, see 001 only. ECD NW1 you can update it. It's in the lower versions. So you can update, you can take any one system, same components you can update it. Okay. Also you can do the install versions and everything. So let me see here the passwords. Is it working? Same passwords. Definitely it should be. Yeah, it's working. Okay. The same password is working. So NH5 and W1, so you can use it to update the components. See here, these are the plugins, these are the installation components. This you can do the AG INST means it's installable components. Remaining all are the plugins. You can update it, just update it. So two I updated, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. Like that, you can update it here. Okay. So if you do it today, this one, and tomorrow we'll discuss about the sum upgrade using the sum tool, the preparation activities that will take 1 week. Actually, this whole week it will take the sum upgrade only. So we'll discuss one by one that one. That is the one of the big topic in the SAP. Okay.
Hello, sir. Can
Yes.
you explain me the downward process of kernel as I have done yesterday, but I am not getting properly results?